the season, everyone. You guys are welcome to Elian Show, and today I will be telling a story. This is going to be my story number 2 for this year 2023. Oh wow, the year is actually running by very fast. I cannot believe tomorrow is Thanksgiving already. So guys, let me just dive in. Today I'm going to tell a story about a king that lives in a giant nation with giant people and one midget. Yes, one midget. Once upon a time, there lived a king. The king was very rich. He had a lot of servants. And guess what? Everyone in the village, in the entire village, were all giants. Yes, they were all giants. One day, there was a midget that tried to climb up the palace. He tried to climb the walls of the palace just to see the king. He was always curious to know what was inside the palace. I mean, he always saw the walls from outside, but he actually imagined what it was like living inside the palace. So anyways, the servants and the soldiers that were guarding the palace, they actually saw the midget and they got so angry. They said, "You midget, what are you doing in this palace? You do not even deserve a place in this country. How much more coming so close to the village, to the palace to see the king? What's your problem?" They got so angry. They wanted to kill the midget. Anyways, the news got to the king, and the king asked for the servant to bring the midget to him. Anyways, they took the midget to the king, and the king asked the midget, "What are you doing?" He said, "I've just been always curious what was behind the walls of the palace. I wanted to see what it was like to live in a palace and to see the king. That is the reason why I tried to get in, because I just wanted to see you." The king was very proud. He said, "How dare you? You are a nobody. Who are you to try to come very close to me? Even to my palace, how much more to me and my family?" So the king despised the guy, the midget. He was so angry. He said, "Yeah, he deserves to die." The midget said, "Oh king, before you kill me, please grant me one request." And the king said, "Sure, what is your request?" The midget said, "Please give me one more year to live. If you give me one more year to live, you can kill me after that." The king thought to himself, "If I kill you, there is no benefit. And if I let you live for one more year, I mean, there is no benefit either. So you know what? I'll just grant your request and give you one more year to live." Anyways, the midget said, "Thank you so much, king. I'm going to repay you." The king laughed. Even all the soldiers and the servants, they laughed. "Ha ha ha, you midget! What can you possibly do for the king? What can you possibly do for us? You are so small. We're all giants. What can you possibly do for us?" So they made fun of the midget, they laughed at his face, and they threw him out just like a trash. They said, "You ain't nobody. Get out of this place and never come back." Anyways, after 6 months, different nations of the world, they actually waged war against this particular nation. There were about 20 nations and countries that came against this particular nation. Now this nation, as I said, they were all giants. They were powerful. They could fight. They could defend themselves. But it was 20 countries fighting against one particular nation. So even though they were powerful, they were actually defeated. So this midget thought to himself. He went to the king again. He said, "King, I can help you defeat those 20 nations." The king laughed again. "What can you possibly do? You are too small. Our giants have been defeated on the war front. What about you? That you're really small. What can you possibly do?" The guy said, "Don't worry, king. Just give me one night. I just need your permission to go fight the soldiers." Anyways, the king said, "Whatever, just go do whatever you want to do. I want you to be killed anyways. So if you want to put yourself in front of the battle line, well, it's a win for me. Go ahead and do whatever you have to do." Yasha, the midget, found a strategy to defend the 20 nations. He went down a tunnel, and this tunnel led to those 20 different nations. And what he actually did was, it set a poisonous gas. This poisonous gas killed almost all the people in the 20 nations, and it saved his own nation. Now the king called for the midget. "How did you come up with this idea? How can someone that is so small defeat 20 big nations? How did you do that?" He said, "King, it is not about my size. It is about what I'm capable of doing. No matter how small I am, but what matters is my heart. I told you I'm going to repay you for not killing me 6 months ago. So this is my reward and this is my thanks to you. Now the king thought to himself, how can I be so stupid? How can we all think we are powerful? And most of our men were killed on the war front. But this midget saved us. If not because of this midget, we would all have been killed. So what is the moral of the story? Now the king and all the soldiers and servants, they actually represent us people. Yes, they represent us. And the midget actually represent people that we look down on. Yes, sometimes we look down on people because we feel like they can't possibly do anything for us. We are more powerful than they are. We are richer than they are. We are more educated. We have more talent. We have more gifts. Whatever it is, we have it more than they do. We have more advantages than they do. So because of that, we look down on them. But the thing is, we should never look down on anyone, because you'll be surprised who is going to eventually help you when you need help. And guess what? There's a way God does those things. The people that you do not even expect to come to your help, or the person you do not even expect to help you when you're in danger, that is the person God is going to use to save you. So do not look down on anyone, no matter the situation, no matter how small they are, no matter how untalented we think they are, no matter how stupid or how low we think they are. Do not look down on anyone. And there is a common saying that do not judge a book by its cover. Do not actually judge a book until you read the book. So guys, do not look down on anyone. And the guy, the midget, he actually, even though he was humiliated, even though he was belittled, he still went back to show appreciation. It's Thanksgiving time, guys. Do not forget to be thankful for people that have been there for you throughout this entire year of 2023. I am grateful to my friends and family and to my well-wishers and my followers. Thank you so much, and I wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. Goodbye. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye.